I got to tell you, I'm really excited that you're joining me at the Elite Advisory Report, because this week's episode is going to focus on some success stories from superstar financial advisor. Each week I always break down one particular area of elite advisors, what we're finding they're doing. Our definition of elite advisor is someone who's generating at least $1 million in net income each and every year consistently while delivering a great client experience. I'm John Bowen, CEO and founder of CEG Worldwide, and let me share with you what you're going to walk away, key takeaways in this video. The very first one is I'm going to show you how one advisor, an elite advisor, is demonstrating their credibility to prospective clients, and share with you how you can do it as well. It's just a really powerful tactic. Second, to go ahead and how you can build a network of high quality experts that's going to allow you to accelerate your success dramatically up the hierarchy of advisor success. And third, focusing on serving a niche market. We all hear about that, but I'm going to show you some real world examples that are making a huge difference. So let's not waste any time. Let's get started. Over and over, we hear from financial advisors, probably just like you, that they'd like to get more net new organic growth. They want more assets under management, and they're not growing as fast as they'd like. So here's a fundamental question. Which strategies actually work to grow the business? This is something that we're all working toward. How can we grow our business consistently? So let me give you a few stories on this, demonstrating your credibility to prospective clients. I want you to imagine that you want to work with business owners, and I know many of you do. When we study business owners, what we find is that they have the most wealth on average. If you're going to pick a niche, and you should make it a little more narrow than that, but a niche that you want to work with is business owners. Great group. What we find, if you're interested in working with clients with 1 to 5 million of investable assets, households, those led by business owners make up 1 out of 3 of the 1 to 5 million. Okay, pretty substantial. But if you're working the 5 to 25 million of investable assets, what we find there is it's 3 out of 4, and 25 million or more of investable assets is 9 out of 10. See, one of the best ways of creating wealth is as an entrepreneur, business owners. So if you're going to go ahead and you want to demonstrate your ability, that credibility to prospective clients, how can you do that? Well, one of my favorite ways is to show up at mastermind groups and CEO groups as the outside speaker. And this can be whether we're in the middle of the pandemic right now as I'm recording this, but you can do it where it's a Zoom webinar or a live event, and where you can share how smart entrepreneurs are making a huge difference. One of our coaching clients, actually several of them, but one I'm going to use in particular, is in the center of a great mastermind group of successful entrepreneurs. And he shares, he's become the go-to advisor. He's not the hidden talent, he's the talented expert, sharing the research of what the most successful entrepreneurs are doing, the ultra wealthy entrepreneurs are doing to go ahead and make smart decisions about their money, mitigate taxes, taking care of the heirs, protecting the assets from being unjustly taken through litigation and divorce, and magnifying their charitable gifts, what we call the Big Five. By doing those presentations and staying inside a couple of mastermind groups and serving those people who raise their hand to do a second opinion, he's become the talented expert that people rely in that group. and his business has taken off like crazy. He is an elite advisor and at the high end of the elite advisor. So that's one methodology you can do, is really emerge where your clients are. Love mastermind groups, CEO groups, YPO, Vistage. Those type of groups can be really powerful. Second thing you can do is build a team of experts strategically. Why is this important? Well, in all our coaching programs, we teach how to build a professional network. And the reason for that is affluent clients want help with those 5 key concerns. You're set up and you're paid, most of you, for one thing: making smart decisions about their money, managing their wealth, particularly the investment side. The most profitable model for under the, let's say, the 1 to 25 million of investable is certainly assets under management, the ongoing reoccurring fee. So if you're doing that, you're going to want to be in that market. Well, one of the things then is you want to be able to provide advice beyond simply investing, because affluent clients want that. They want what we call advanced planning, mitigating taxes, taking care of the heirs, protecting the assets from being unjustly taken, and magnifying the charitable gifts. So you could do it, or better yet, why not put a team together of other professionals, an accountant, an attorney, an insurance specialist, and any other professionals your market requires. Bring them together to brainstorm the solutions for your clients. I got to tell you, this has been huge. And by putting that process together, one advisor is bringing in tremendous amounts of assets. Why? He's delivering a world-class client experience beyond simply advice. And by having the professionals there, they're seeing the experience that his clients are getting, and they now are working together to do it on all their clients. I mean, huge, one of the most successful advisor that we're working with. And we have so many advisors doing this. When we look to see where the most clients come from, the best new clients, 70% come from COIs, centers of influence. Why not work with them on your professional team to provide the advice? So building the assets there, huge opportunity. And the last is to serve a niche market. I got to tell you, there's so many niche players that we have. One of the whether it's radiologists, whether it's dentistry, specialty dentistry, whether it's RV dealers, whether it's car dealers, whether it's, I could go on and on. But what they're doing is they're becoming the talented expert in their market. So they understand the unique needs of the clients that they want to be a hero to. And they're showing up at those conferences, the trade shows, the industry shows. They're speakers. They're recognized. They're being introduced by both the associations, executive directors, and the clients who want to share them with the people they care about for second opinions. This is a huge opportunity. Now, one of the things you can't do is do everything. But what I want to encourage you to do is to pick one that works. See, one of the best ways of really learning is learning from your peers, from success. And you want to examine your own business, its strengths, its weaknesses, and areas of opportunities, and really identify just the one thing you could do to drive greater success in the years ahead. Just the one thing. And that one thing is business development. Having a system. We call it the wealthy client pipeline. So you have a steady stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed, affluent clients that allow you to race up the hierarchy of advisor success faster and with less effort than you ever thought possible. See, I get so frustrated, and this is really why I started CG. I saw so many advisors who had half the assets under management they should have, even less than half, and working twice as hard as they needed to. And that's a shame. It doesn't need to happen. I believe And I got to tell you, I have yet to meet an advisor that we couldn't help build an amazing life of significance so they could take care of the people they love, the causes they care about, and make a difference in the world. And do that same thing for their top clients so that they could race up the hierarchy of advisor success. Now, one of the big challenges in all this is, how do you do it? How do you make this happen? And that's one of the most common questions we hear from advisors. John, will you take a look at our practice to see what we should do to accelerate our success even more? And I got to tell you, the answer is a resounding yes. I've got a great team here at CEG, and every day our team works with advisors just like you to show you the specific actions that you should take based on our empirical research, the tremendous study of tens of thousands of advisors we've studied, as well as the affluent, and the anecdotal experience we have of working with so many top financial advisors, and those that are aspiring to do that, so you can fast track, that you can go up that hierarchy of advisor success faster than you ever thought possible. And we have a process, we call it a strategy call. And internally we call it the best year ever consultation, where we take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and what would we do to make the next 12 months your best year ever. And that builds such a foundation so that each year thereafter is even better. So you can race up the hierarchy of advisor success. Now, depending on where you're watching this, there's a link somewhere around here where you can schedule a strategy call. Just go ahead and click on that and schedule your call. If you don't see it, or you want additional resources, go to our website, cegworldwide.com. And we've got webinars, video conferences, all kinds of tools there to help you accelerate your success. See, we're committed to helping you be the best that you can be, to capture your full potential. And it's just so critical to do it. And one of the best ways is to learn from superstar financial advisors that are making a huge difference with their clients. See, your clients, and even more important, probably your future clients and your future center of influence strategic partners, they're all counting on you. Don't let them down. Go make this happen.